This is how a king loves. He loves his woman consistently and deeply. He does not love her loudly for the world and silently for her. A king loves his woman with a presence that never leaves her questioning where she stands. A king does not choose his queen once in a moment of emotion. He chooses his queen every day. He chooses her in the mornings when life feels ordinary. He chooses her in the storms when everything feels like it is falling apart. He chooses her in the distance when communication's hard. He chooses her in the closeness when love could be taken for granted. Real love is not a feeling that comes and goes. It is a decision that stands firm when feelings are tested. A king understands that love is not proven by words. Love is proven by actions repeated over time. It is proven by loyalty when no one is watching. It is proven by patience when his queen's healing. It is proven by strength when she feels weak. It is proven by presence when she feels alone. A king does not run when things get hard. He knows that anything real will be challenged. He knows that anything worth keeping will require effort. So he stays, not because it's easy but because his queen is worth it. In his eyes she is not another option. She is the answer he prayed for. She is the peace he searched for. She is the reason he wants to grow into a man. A king does not entertain distractions. He does not play games. He does not test his queen's love just to feel powerful. His power comes from his discipline, his clarity, and his ability to protect what he has built with her. When he calls her his queen, it is not a title. It is a responsibility he carries in how he treats her. It is a responsibility he carries in how he speaks to her. It is a responsibility he carries in how he defends her in her absence. A king respects his queen's emotions. He never makes her feel small just to feel big himself. A real king understands that his queen is not beneath him. She is beside him. When she rises, he rises. When she heals, he becomes stronger. When she feels safe, their love becomes unbreakable. There will be days when she doubts. There will be days when her past whispers lies into her heart. There will be days when she wonders if she is too much or not enough. A king does not walk away in those moments. He leans in. He reassures. He reminds her that she is chosen, not temporarily, not conditionally but intentionally again. A king does not punish her for the wounds she did not create. Instead, he becomes the reason she believes in love again. He does this not through promises. Through consistency. He does this through showing up even when he's tired. He does this through choosing understanding over ego. He does this through communication over silence. Silence breaks what love is trying to build. A king builds, he does not destroy. When they argue, even when emotions rise, a king does not forget who she is to him. He does not let anger speak louder than love. He knows that one careless moment can damage what took years to grow. So he controls his tongue. He controls his reactions. He chooses respect in conflict. Love is not proven when everything is perfect. It is proven in how you handle each other when things are not. That is why a king never stops courting his queen. He never stops appreciating her. He never stops making her feel seen. He knows that love ignored becomes love weakened. He knows that love nurtured becomes love that lasts. The king is not afraid of commitment. He is not afraid of responsibility. He knows that being a king is not about control. It is about accountability. It is about leading with integrity. It is about standing in loyalty even when temptation is near. Loyalty is not about avoiding opportunities. It is about having standards enough to say no. When a king looks at his queen, he does not just see who she is. He sees who they are becoming together. He sees a bond built on trust. He sees a connection rooted in truth. He sees a love that is not easily shaken because it is not built on illusions. On real effort, real growth, real understanding, the king chooses his queen daily, not out of habit. Out of intention. Every day he wakes up. Decides that no matter what the world throws at them, he will stand beside her. He will stand beside her not as a man but as a committed one. He will stand beside her not as someone who never makes mistakes. As someone who learns, who grows, who stays, in a world of temporary feelings and disposable connections. That kind of love is rare. That kind of man is rare. That kind of choice. The choice to love one woman deeply, faithfully and consistently is what truly makes him a king. This is how a king loves. Quietly powerful, deeply intentional and unwavering in his presence. A true king does not love out of convenience or momentary emotion. He loves as a choice, a discipline, an act of devotion that goes beyond words. He loves through actions that speak in silence. When a king chooses his queen, he does not choose her once in a moment of passion. He chooses her every day. In the mornings when the world feels heavy and uncertain, he chooses her. In the nights when doubts try to whisper lies into her heart, he chooses her. He chooses her when she is strong and glowing. He chooses her when she feels broken and unsure of herself. His love is not dependent on her perfection. It is anchored in her essence, in who she's beneath the noise of the world. A king understands that loving his queen means protecting her peace, not disturbing it. It means becoming a place where her soul can rest without fear of judgment or abandonment. He knows that his words carry weight. So he speaks with care, lifting her spirit of tearing it down. He reminds her of her worth when she forgets. He reminds her that she is not alone in her darkest thoughts. The king does not compete with his queen. He empowers her. He stands beside her, not above her. He knows that real strength is not about control. It is about partnership. It is about building something strong together, that even storms become lessons instead of endings. When life tests them, when misunderstandings arise, when distance or difficulties try to create cracks, a king does not run. He stays. He communicates. He fights for the connection of fighting against her. He knows that love is not always easy. It is always worth choosing. Every day he wakes up, decides again that she is his priority, not in words but in effort, not in time, not in attention. He listens when she speaks. He notices the things that others overlook. He celebrates her growth, her dreams, her victories, no matter how big or small. Her happiness becomes a part of his purpose. When she doubts herself, he becomes her mirror. He reflects the strength she cannot see. He reminds her that she is more than enough. He reminds her that she is more than capable. He reminds her that she is more than worthy of everything she desires. A king is not perfect. He makes mistakes. What makes him a king is that he owns them. He learns. He grows. He becomes better for her, not out of pressure. Out of love. He understands that love is a responsibility, not a burden. He cares